Starscream,
Yes, Lord Megatron?
I've come up with a way to defeat the Autobots, and it's using this.
Well, what is it, Lord Megatron?
It's a dimension switcher, but the point is to send Optimus Prime to another dimension so we can't interfere.
Well, why'd you call me in, Lord Megatron?
My plan is simple, to fight Prime, and you run up and use this before we can react. And with Prime out of the picture, we will be able to stop the Autobots and take over the universe!
It's over, Megatron.
Now, Starscream!
Where am I?
Hello and welcome to a toy review. Technically it's a knockoff toy review because that looks like Prime, but it says Iron General. An AS-08 by AS Toys. Got this off of Amazon for $35 and it's out of the box. Iron General. You get your Energon Axe, your Matrix of Leadership, your Ion Blaster. It's Ion Blaster, right? Yeah. Ion Blaster and, Optimus Prime. A legend, a classic toy, instantly transporting us back to childhood. Back to those days when he brought us joy and inspiration. He was and forever remains the hero in our hearts. I don't know what that's supposed to relate to Optimus Prime. The bottom just has a bunch of stuff. And here's a really dumb thing. The manual is itself a QR code. You can find the video on the Amazon page, but they make you scan a QR code instead of printing a piece of paper that just shows you what to do. So let's get this thing opened up. This thing's really crappily taped. Let's get a better camera angle. So here we have Prime in his bubble prison. Let's open this guy up. That one's easy because this is water bottle plastic. What we get Prime, which I will transform later. You get the famous Ion Blaster. You get his Energon Axe. They had literally one episode, but for some reason it's famous. And an effects part. An effects part. I think we're missing something. We're missing the Matrix. Where is it? Found it. It was in the box. Matrix of Leadership. Let's start to actually pose this guy around and just show him off more. There is some things with paint, issues with paint application and paint chipping. But I'm not used to knockoff or bootlegs looking this good. I'm used to stuff like this for bootlegs. Yeah, one looks definitely better than the other. But he has arm movement on both arms. He can bend his elbow. He can open his hand. He can open his hand with clumps of fingers, not individual, but like decent amount. He has ion cannon, ion blaster. These fingers are really stiff. All the joints on here are really stiff. Hold on, let me open his hand. There, he can open his hand. He can turn his head left and right. These things up here move for some reason. He can look barely up and down. He can look left. He can look right. He can do a 360. We have this compartment that opens for the Matrix. It's the Matrix compartment. So let's get that Matrix. Matrix of Leadership itself, it's actually better detailed than it shows on the box. For some reason they made the Matrix look worse on the box. I think we just... How? If it isn't already obvious, this is my first ever Transformers figure. Crap. It's my first ever Transformers figure, so I'm gonna put in the Matrix. There, we have the Matrix, so he can light our darkest hour. He can hold his ion cannon, ion blaster. I keep getting cannon and blaster confused. So I'll put that in really quick. There, we have the ion blaster. Looks similar how it did in the show. He can hold it really well. The grip is actually really good. The skirts move up. The legs can spread. They can also kick. They can also do that. He can kick. He can bend his knee. Same for the other leg. Everything I said for this arm goes for this arm. Let me put on his Energon axe. The Energon axe fits on this little peg. To where, just insert that. Here, prime with the axe. It looks like a sad dog right now. But, Energon axe. Swing. So that's his Energon axe. I'm going to attempt to transform this on camera. That's probably a really bad idea, because I suck at transforming it. I did this once off camera, in between the opening of the figure and now, and it sucked. And again, this is just because I'm not usually used to transforming Transformers figures. Because this is the first one I have. So let's get to it. Okay, so you start by putting in the fists. You do that by opening this compartment. That's a really tight squeeze for some reason. The joints on this figure are very loose. No, not loose. They're very stiff. So opening this stuff is really annoying. And then you put the fist in. It snaps. You close up the... It said you close up the... Why is it not closing? You close it up. Now you have this. You twist these around to give us this. That with either side. Then, next, you go to the back, lift that up, and bring this stuff down. You lower this down so more clearance. You bring this stuff down, and then you bring these out. Also bring these inside bits out. And there. Now, what we have to do is put Prime's head under. So you just pull back. It goes round. It does that. Now what we need to do is pull these out for clearance sake, and pull these out for clearance sake, and turn it around, I'm pretty sure, but only like one half of it. We only want this half to be flipped around. I forgot we need to do stuff with this. Yeah, we only want the bottom half to be flipped. But we still need to do stuff. Then I think you pull these up. Yeah, you pull these up so you can twist this guy around. And that gives you this. This, you pull... Okay, this is really annoying. Because you have to, like, pull this up to make leeway for these things to move around. But it doesn't like going up. Hence, there's, like, paint chips on it. Oh. Grand. So I'm going to pull that up off camera. I undid it after trying for way too long. Anyway, now we basically just fold this up completely. Now we bring these in. These two gray bits, we push these in. They love to rotate for some reason. And then there. Now you have that. Now what we do is we go to the front and we yoink this down to pull this out, then drag that up again, and also pull in that. We are looking okay. I'm pretty sure you put these two back in. No, you don't. You don't do that. Come on. You know, the 80s ones at least, like, went together intuitively. They didn't look the best, but they were easy. There. Now, with that, I'm pretty sure we pull this down. And we attach these pegs into the small little hole. And gives us the sides of the truck. I'm going to do that off camera. Okay, you do put the little gray things back up. Anyway, now that it's in the peg, you close the side up, because we're done with it. We're supposed to be done with it. I think you actually have to do this while it's more separated. For some reason. Can the arm just go in where it needs to? I'm getting sick of this. Why did I think transforming this on camera was a good idea? It just doesn't. It just doesn't want to. Now I have to put it in the peg again. Yeah, this video is full of whinging and complaining. I'm sorry. Come on, just go in. One second. I can't do it. I can't do it on camera. This is just paid. How? If you want to see an Optimus Prime transformed on camera, go watch like Jobby or something. I'm just gonna transform the rest of it off camera. I can't do this. Okay, found out what was wrong. I flipped the legs the wrong way around. It wasn't giving the arms the clearance to do anything. Let's continue. Okay, so what's next is you pull the legs back. And now we're starting to near the end of it, finally. You pull this in down here. Now what you do is to connect these, you have to fold these away. You have to start bringing these pegs out, because these are important. So these are important. Of course this one won't come out. That's convenient. I love Transformers. I genuinely love Transformers. It's just this is annoying. You pull these heels down to make the brake lights, and then you lift this foot up, this foot up. You attach these two pegs into each other. No, you don't. You unlodge these parts to, one, expose the wheels, and two, make these stay more straight. Then you hook these two in. Then what you do is you pull these out, and put these in to place. Then you snap these into place, which gives everything working order. That probably was awful camera angles. But now we're almost done. Now, all we have to do is unhook this. Unhook this. I swear to God, we're at the end. My fingers look awful, by the way, because of this stupid transformation. We unhook this, we bring it around. This one has a factory defect, so be careful if you buy one of these. It can have a factory defect where you can't turn this around because it just breaks. So I'm just leaving it like this. Do that for the wheels. You unhook this, bring it around. Do that for the wheels. Optimus Prime. It's Prime. Let's get some actual good angles of him and not this. It's Prime. Detail, really good. I actually like how detailed it is. It's just like step ladders, stuff. Looks actually really good. Windows look good. Side mirrors. We have window wipers. We have the grill at the front. We have headlights. We have decently detailed bumper. Over here is basically a repeat. We have a door handle. We have like a bunch of like little engraving things. We have like silver, which is actually metal. Like that little silver thing is actually metal. They just painted it chrome for some reason. More step ladders. We have the tail lights. We have whatever those are, like steps. We have the chimneys. And yeah, that's Prime. I'm gonna untransform him and get him into... I'm not doing that on camera this time. I'm not. But vehicle mode, really good. I'll give it like an 8. Like solid vehicle mode. Transformation, not fun. But vehicle mode, really good. Robot mode also looks good. Also, this red piece fell off. Sorry about that. This little red piece fell off. I don't know what that's about. Like, genuinely, I have no idea. I don't know where it is, because he's like 90% red. Robot mode is also really good. He has good posability. He can stand. He is really good. Backpack's not good. But them's the breaks. Love unpainted detail. But there's a lot of like etched in detail. But again, it's not painted. And yeah, that's basically it. So, like, subscribe, notifications if that does anything, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.